Hello everyone, welcome back to Trev Dog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game Farming Simulator 25. We're in Season 1, now Episode 12. What's happened to the cows? Holy dilly loud. Water's okay, still 3 of 25. I think... Whoops, no we don't... Whoops, no we don't want to do that either. Jeez. I want to go in here. Where was it? It's under here I think. Yeah, it says reproduction is now at 30%. That's what I was chasing. So I think you have to wait quite a few months, even though these the cows are a decent age. Anyhow, look at where we are. We're in June. We've got a bunch of canola. It's due next month to start harvesting, right? And then the following month in August we can start planting. So I guess if we look at the map, this field number 2 here is actually ours. So when we harvest 3, 4 and 5, when we come to replant these again, we're going to end up doing 2, 3, 4 and 5. And if you look at the size of field number 2, she's huge. That is absolutely massive. Well, I mean, there's even bigger fields on the map, you know, if you scroll out kind of thing. Look at 24 right at the top, that's pretty big. 76 is pretty big. Makes these look kind of small, I guess. Even 84 is a decent size. Oh dear, anyhow. I think I had 160,000 last episode. I'm at 280. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. So, contract income, 20k. So I've been doing some contracts. Some products, I think this must have been some of the lettuce at the back of the field over there that got sold. I guess some of this has been what's sold as well. I did a lot of contracts at the end of last month as well, so that's contributed. But I've just been picking up timber. So we've got a bit of timber over here now. We've got 2 lots of wood beams to sell and 2 lots of wood planks. So I'm guessing maybe around $30,000 there. And then this trail is full. This one's popped out, this kind of crate of lettuce, and then there's 2 more up there coming out fairly soon. But there's 24 on the trailer here, so I'm thinking at today's prices I might get 70,000 for the lettuce. Maybe 30,000 for that. So the first thing we want to do is to sell all the products. Then we have to sleep overnight, and then we have to start harvesting the canola fields. Well, that's kind of the plan. We'll see how we go, but yeah, first things first. Let's start selling some stuff, I guess. Did we use this? I don't think we used this tractor last time. I think we used this guy. And you know what? We're going to have to drop that down. I find this one, she's kind of been upgraded with a little bit more power, so I think it's a little bit easier to drag the trailers around, I think. So yeah, farm's doing pretty well. I think the lettuce is doing fantastic. Timber's not doing too bad either. Let's see if we can sneak in here, grab this. How did we do that last time? Did we do a circle in here? I mean, this is the advantage of not having the greenhouses everywhere. Give yourself a little bit of space to turn around a trailer this big, I suppose. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Oh no, that's right. Hang on a second. I know what we did. We'll go this way. Yeah, that's right. We went down this way and... yeah, that's right. Oh, if you look over the canola field there just in front of my tractor, yeah, I thought I had the setting turned off for crop damage, but yeah, it started to destroying some of the canola fields, so I had to race back into the settings on the game and take it off. Not sure if it reset or whether I thought I had but hadn't. No idea. Alright, don't want any traffic at the moment because we have to kind of swing. I'd love to know if I can take out that big tree there. It'd make this part a lot easier. Alright, let's zoom in, see if we can gradually sell. So 283,000. 234. She's a bit of a tight fit. Oh, hang on. Do I need to, hang on, I think I need to unstrap, don't I? To be able to sell. Do that. Ooh, jumped around a bit. That one. That one's not being used for anything. That one. That one. That one. And that one. I'm not sure where the point is where it wants to sell, but I don't think I've got there yet. Come through a little bit more, Trev. Just make sure your front tyres don't get caught. There you go. She's starting to sell. Oh, hang on a second. Not all of it's selling, Trev. What's all that about, Trev? Oh, hang on, the back one's sold. Hang on. Oh dear. Are we going to get stuck here? I think we might. Just watch your produce there, Trev. She's not been held down very well. Can we do, we'll block all the traffic off here in a sec. You know, who put that stop sign there, right? It was never there. Not quite sure why those three didn't sell. I'm not complaining about the price though, that's pretty good already. Sneak through again. You gonna sell this time? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I've got a sneaky feeling that the strap is still tied. What the? Hang on. Whoops. Oh, jeez, that scared the heck out of me then. Hang on, we might, Oh, I hate this, reversing. Oh, there you go. There you go. She's sold. Oh dear. So how much did we make? What did I say? Was it 283, 234 or something? 283,000, so say 17 on top of that. So we must have made about 83,000. I always get better prices than what's listed, so I'm happy with that. Wow, how's that, guys? 365,000 is alright. See, note the honey's still gone. I think it was doing alright, so we'll drop that there. And which way have we got this wagon facing? It's facing the other way, isn't it? Oh no. Cool, cool. We'll come in here and we'll pick up the wood and take it to the playground. I think we'll just be a tad short of 400,000, and there's nothing to sneeze at, really. Hang on a sec. Did I tie this down? Can you tie it down? Yes, you can. Is there one there? Just make sure. We'll get off and do the whole untie it when we get closer. This is assuming that we're going to the right place. Remember last time trying to get into the playground? Eh, jeez. Well, yeah, we had the big silver trailer. This one's a bit shorter, so it might be a bit easier. Let's go do that. Yeah, pretty happy with that amount of money. Goodness me. So yeah, all that field over there's all ours. We'll have to spend a bit of time doing some work on that, I'm thinking. Cultivate it, fertilise it. Well, cultivate it, seed it and fertilise it, I suppose. How's the river down here today? Pretty good. river bends. So hopefully, yeah, we get when we get up to the top of the hill, when we're about to sell, which is just around the corner here, we'll take the straps off. Pretty certain this is, I'm not sure, is this the first time we've had this new trailer here? I don't know now. I'm thinking, yeah, I can't remember. Alright, snake up through here. Okay. She's kind of on level ground, so let's unstrap it. Drag it through the sales point. Hopefully she all sells. So what is it? 365, 522. You gonna sell? No? No, she's not selling, Trev. Why does it do that? She doesn't want to have a bar of it. Hang on a sec. Where's my prices? Down here. The wood beam. Playground. 10451. Yeah? What you going on about? Was it planks? Just planks? Playground, 1 metre away, 4912. Yep, okay, well, explain that one then, guys. She's, not selling. Kind of funny, isn't it? Just don't want to hit that, which is exactly what's happening. It's like a post there. She is very hard to line up. Because she just wants to keep doing that. Have to go around in a circle. Will this timber fall if I do that? I'm not going around that way. How unsteady is my timber on this trailer if it's not strapped? Because as far as I'm concerned at the moment, it's not strapped. I don't know. I'd love to know if anyone else can put in the comments if they've had problems with the playground. Is it just me? It could be just me. Wouldn't be surprised if it's just me. Alright, we'll go back around again. I think maybe this time round I'm just going to let it sit in that area and play with the straps. There's like 2 of the playground areas. And I'm pretty certain I sold to that area last time, so I shouldn't really have a problem. Get a little bit of speed going up the hill here. Like, I wouldn't want to bring the other tractor out here doing this. This would be a bit nuts. Look out, deer. Coming through, coming through, coming through. Yeah, the other tractor would be nuts trying to bring it up here. So let's see if we can sit it more or less right on the area here. What happens if you play with straps? I'm not sure if that's really in... Uh-huh. Hang on, did I have the straps around the wrong way? Brown is strapped and green is not there? Maybe. So what do we have? Can't remember what the number was now. What was it? 365, 522 or something. 365, 31,000? Not bad. Alright, pretty happy with that. Can't complain. Almost have 400,000 in the bank now. I mean, it's peanuts compared to what you can spend. I mean, that's not even enough money to buy one of the high-end tractors, so... Still got a ways to go, Trev. Still feeling pretty good about that. So technically we're just going home. I'm not worried about the traffic through here because if you look that way she's blocked off, so... Yeah, I think this is such a better idea, just to have a trailer that, like this smaller one, dedicated to the timber coming out of the sawmill, and then having the silver trailer dedicated to the produce, the lettuce. I think that works pretty well. Can't see through all the trees. Although I can change my angle of the camera, I suppose. See, even this tractor, it's been upgraded from 160 horsepower to 220, with an empty trailer, still struggles getting up this hill. And there you go, top speed I think is about 40 k's. Anyway, I'll have a quick look under the contracts, but I don't think there's going to be anything that's going to interest me there, so we probably will sleep through June, get into July, and have a look at our harvesting, I guess. It's been quite a while for the canola to be sitting there waiting to be harvested. I'm also curious about something else too. Because I've got the 3 fields now planted with canola, is there going to be a point somewhere where my silos might not be big enough to take all the produce? I mean, we're not really at 100% here. We're at, I think, 80% on the fields. So I'd have to have a look at that. Actually, I might do the loop. If I can go through here with the bigger trailer, surely I can get through with this one, right? And then roughly just put it back where it was. Just don't scratch the paintwork, Trev. I think that sounds good to me. We probably will have to detach, because there's bound to be something else we need to do. Maybe we'll just put it like this. There you go. Okie dokie. So we'll save. It auto saves, but I'd rather do this. Not sure if the silo over there actually tells you. I mean, if you looked under finances and stuff, does it tell you... These are all the vehicles, but doesn't tell you... There's no info in here about the silo, right? I don't think so. I could be wrong. And I don't think going up to it really does much. Like, the silo is empty, but it doesn't tell you... Like, has it got 0 out of 100,000 litres, or, you know, how big is it, kind of thing. Alrighty, we'll let that rock and roll, I think. We're going to go sleep, which seems funny. It's not even 8:30 in the morning. Grandpa Walter over here is going to think we're gone insane. Grandpa Walter, I am so tired, I need to go sleepies for the month of June. Is that okay with you? See, he's nodding. He thinks it's okay. Alrighty. Oh, well, no contracts, right? There is a couple of small fertilising ones. Small hoeing. Nothing too exciting. Alright, I want to get on to, I guess, the... make it 6:30? We'll do that. So now we'll be in July. It'll be time to harvest. We'll have to get out the big red harvest day. Oh, that's what we need to do. We need to get the other trailer hooked up. There you go. Property income. Morning, Gramps. How you going? So, yeah, we need to get that other trailer because the other trailer is going to be used for harvesting. So that's... Yeah, which one is it? We've got two of the small one. We've got... Oh no, that's the big one over there. That's what we need. Okie dokie. I mean, we've got to basically fill the harvester yet before we need this, but we'll get it ready. All the canola has changed colour, ready to be harvested, I guess. Okay. So this thing should contain quite a lot of canola. Where do we start? I guess down the end there, I suppose. Guess what? Someone didn't bother cleaning this. Jeez. Well, too late now. You might as well just use it for the season, I guess. Petrol and mechanics. Yeah, probably did need... I I think I need to build a workshop around here somewhere so I can get it fixed here, I think. Alright, where do we start, Trev? Maybe... There's no crop damage, so I can start wherever, but... I reckon probably on this edge, do you think? Yeah, sounds good to me. Um, 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 I think we can turn it on and lower it. Let's see how we go. We're not right on the edge, but that's okay. There you go. 150 litres of canola in there. So I think this thing is 8,000 litres, I think. Go around the edge. $500 litres, yeah. Actually, I can't remember how many litres each field was holding, but that would be a good thing to know. I don't know, there's something kind of relaxing about just spending time in a... It's kind of mundane, bit boring, I suppose, but it's kind of... You think about other things while you're doing this, I guess. And I guess, is that what real farmers do, I suppose? They're all off thinking about other parts of what they should be doing around the farm, maintenance-wise and whatnot. Probably thinking about family and friends and whatnot. I guess inside of one this big they'd have music playing and aircon, and there'd be a lot of automation, I would imagine. So 1400, we haven't got right around the edge yet. I do believe you can do something, enable straw swath. I think you can do that as well. Can I try that? Just see what happens. What is that? Is that semicolon or is that... Ah, it's not available for this crop type. Okay. Oh well. That's good to know. I mean, I wish it was, but yeah. So I think if you do that, you can make a kind of a little thin trail of it behind you, and then you can use something to pick it up, I think. I think that's how it works. So what was that? Just over 2,000 litres for one run. Yeah, I think he's going to well and truly fill himself up. So yeah, we'll need the truck run, get the truck to come over and pick up all the extra canola, I guess. See, what happened here? How come... Not quite sure what happened there. If I can see through the bushes, there you go. Oh, okay, no, it's just where it was being thrown on the ground, okay. That's all good to me. I mean, I've got it on the slowest setting in terms of time. In the top right corner there, you can see it's 6:35, number one. Well, I think there is a .5, but I tend to get through most of the day's work on one pretty easily, I think. Yeah, this harvester needs a good clean, but not much point doing it just before you're about to take it out, I suppose. And then, yep, it'll need more fueling up, it'll need more repairs. I mean, I have done it before where I've basically taken the header off, put it on the trailer, well, I think I've done it without even doing that. I've gone down some roads and got it all the way over to the mechanic and had it fixed up and brought it back. But yeah, that's another thing for us to keep in mind. Somewhere we need to put down a little bit more infrastructure around the farm in terms of a mechanic's workshop somewhere where we can just go and take it there and get it fixed up ourselves. I mean, most of the other vehicles are fine, but this thing's so big, so wide. Yeah, that's what you're meant to do, is take the header off, put it on the trailer, then tow it behind or something, but you know what? It's a bit of a hassle doing it. And that's why it's easier not to do that. Just to actually leave it all attached and just drive it over to the mechanic's workshop yourself. Alright, so each time we go around the circle, it's kind of getting a smaller and smaller circle, so we're only just getting up to the 4,000 litres now. There you go, look at that, I'm past the trees now. I can actually see what I'm doing when I'm turning around. Amazing. Alrighty, I'm not going to get you guys to sit through absolutely everything here, but I'm going to keep mowing this down until I get to the 8,000. Then I'll probably do the rest of these fields off camera. Hang on a second. Did something else must have sold, because I'm at 406,000. I can only think of the lettuce, I think. Oh, hang on a second. We were at 395 and then I slept, so something, yeah, definitely some property income would have come in, plus the lettuce that's sitting over there probably would have sold. That particular greenhouse has been set up to automatically sell, so yeah, we'll let it do that, I suppose. I just get the feeling I get more money, more bang for my buck if I just take it down to that little shop kiosk thing. I mean, what did I say I got? 80 something thousand, 83,000 or something from that sale of that lettuce. So well, and that's not at peak prices either. I don't think it's rock bottom prices, but I think it's somewhere in between. I think we should be able to get maybe 96, 97, 98,000 or something for a full trailer of lettuce, which is about 24 pallets. Because I think we were getting just over 4,000 a pallet at the peak time. Yeah, this field looks rectangular, but it's not quite. It's a little bit wider at this bottom end, and then when you get up towards the greenhouse there where I'm heading, it's a little bit narrower. I could be cutting this a bit more efficiently. I'm kind of off to the side there a bit, but anywho, we're at what, 72%, so getting there. Yeah, I have to have a look again. I can't remember. Like, this is what I'd love to find out. When I do harvest all of this, exactly how many litres am I going to get? Bearing in mind it's only producing about 80% at the moment. Like, 180% I should say. Alright, see if we can do this a little bit more efficiently. 75%, 3/4 of the way there. We have 6,000 litres in the harvester. So yeah, I should. I will. We'll end up making this a little bit shorter episode, but yeah, certainly enjoying the game, loving it. I can tell you now, one of the best contract. Well, there's actually a few, but one of the best ones I like is the bale wrapping. You just pay $400, use all their equipment, and then if you can get a deal where you've got two contracts that require the same baler, then I just hire it for $400 and do both contracts. And it's really pretty easy work. It doesn't take very long at all. Alright, just a little bit over 80%. Line this up a bit better. So it's just over 6,500 litres in the harvester now. And away we go. Very quickly coming up to 7,000 litres. Oh, I'll tell you what, yeah, I don't think I'm going to finish it before I get to the 8,000 litres, but when it gets to here, it's probably better to do a just a simple turn. Yeah, see how it's kind of like wedge shaped. This field must be close to 8,000 litres then. Just at almost 7,200 now. Might do the same down this end actually, just keep turning around. There is a little bit of grace there for, like, you know, it's a bit forgiving when it comes to the width. Like sometimes it looks like she's not going to pull in the crop, but she does. So we're almost there, 95%. I'll tell you what, she's going to go very close. So enough room for another 250, with a little bit over 250 litres of canola, and that's it. Go right down this left hand edge. Yeah, I'm going to get there before it's cleaned up, I think. 7,900. Well, 79.69 is going to be awfully close. It'll be so funny if it's a little bit left. Alright, last pass. Oh, there you go. How's that? It's got this tiny little bit left over. Oh my goodness. Here we go. We'll take this with us. Take the cover off. Might do the loop-de-loop this way, because we've got to go head back towards the silo, I guess. I should have hopefully that's enough spacing. I think it is. Alrighty. Where's my that's what I was looking for. The pipe out. I was in the wrong vehicle. Now, did I park it correctly? I think I did. I've got a funny feeling this bigger trailer was, I don't know, like 12,000 or bigger. I can't remember. It was quite a big trailer. Was it 24,000? I don't know. I mean, technically it just has to do 8,000, unless you want to do multiple trips, I guess. Almost emptied. What are we up to? Just under 1,000 litres left. Might as well just finish off this last little bit here. Alright, we'll do this little bit. It's going to have barely anything to pick up, anyway. We might as well just drive back. So drop in 25 litres. That's all it was. Oh well. Okay, just leave that there. Back to here. So this thing says it's got the 8,025 litres. Go drop it in the silo. I'm pretty certain these other fields are similar size, so maybe we're talking around 25,000 litres of canola? See if we can get pretty close to the silos here without damaging anything. Probably there, I guess. Kind of positioning it in the middle, I suppose. Alrighty. Well, there you go. So I will continue that off camera. I won't let you guys sit through doing that constantly, but so let me just bring this around here for a sec. So that's one of our 3 fields. They're kind of all similar. The one on the right, far right, is a little bit bigger, I think. But if I just get out and check, let it save, and then go back to prices. No, prices. So canola, where is my canola? Canola oil? No, canola there. So there's 8,025 litres in the silo. If I hold off until the maximum price, probably talking about a little bit over 2,000. So I guess, yeah, 25 times 2 is about 50. So I reckon by the time I harvest all of this area just here, we're talking about a little bit over $50,000 worth of canola in the silo. However, is this number 2 field equivalent to what? I wouldn't say it's equivalent to all these fields. A little bit under, but I suppose if we added them all up, and 3, 4, and 5 are giving me a little bit more than 50,000, that would be a little bit under. I think we're probably going to be looking at $100,000 worth of crop in the silo that we can get access to every year. I mean, there's a fair bit of work in preparing all the crop area and all that kind of stuff, and that was only at 80%. So now that we've got a bit more equipment, I think we need to invest in a lime spreader, a roller, and then some mowing equipment. I think they're the 3 things that I think we're going to look at in terms of what other equipment we're going to buy with the extra money we've got at the moment. And then hopefully this crop, instead of it saying yield bonus plus 80, hopefully we get it to plus 100. And that may just guarantee us that we are going to get $100,000 from these 3 fields and the big one across the road there. That's the goal anyway. Anyway, guys, pretty happy with all that. As I said, I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm just going to continue. Come back next episode, and I will have harvested all of that, and I'll be in the, I guess, in the middle of trying to sort of run through some planting, I guess, and some of the early processes involved in preparing the fields for the next crop, I suppose. Anyway, guys, I will have to leave the episode here. Certainly hope you enjoyed it today. If you did, you can really help the channel out by smashing that like button for the video. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you can make a help the channel out by subscribing. Alright everyone, thanks so much. Cheers.